So, guess what? It's December, and we embark upon the final month of tarot cards for this year. So, the sign astrologically for December is Sagittarius. Now, I think Sagittarius is one of the most neurodivergent signs in the deck because uh, people who have the quality of Sagittarius don't want to be boxed in. They're mutable. They want to be able to change their mind. They can be considered a little unreliable. And this month is all about, on one hand, this month is all about adventure. And the key word is risk, which is interesting. When you consider that it's December, last month of the year, it's also about celebration. And there are a couple of arcana cards, initial arcana cards. I'm fumphing here a little bit, looking at a note, to start the month with. The first is the Wheel of Fortune, and talk about taking risks. I forgot to say, fire. Fire is the element of the month, okay? Fire. I think of Kali, the goddess Kali. I think of burning it up to let things grow anew out of the ashes, right? It's the end of the year. In a sense, it's wonderful. I don't know if you've ever tried to declutter, but sometimes the way I do it is when I have something that's been so meaningful to me, I have a hard time letting go of it. I kiss it before I put it in the donation bag. A ritual, creating a ritual out of letting go. So the Wheel of Fortune, let's grab it for you. The Wheel of Fortune is all about spinning that wheel and taking a risk. And this is the thing. Risk means making a decision without trying to control the outcome. That is risk. And the reason people have a hard time with indecision very often is because they are risk averse. They may have some OCD tendencies and they want to control what's going to happen. This month, this card is an invitation to act counterintuitively and take a chance, make a choice, and let things be revealed. I think this card is beautifully accompanied by Temperance. And there are two elements that we associate with this card. One is fire, and the other is water. And Temperance, in the most obvious sense, it's about balance. It's also about alchemy. And alchemy takes patience. Transforming something into meaning takes patience and self-awareness. And the symbol, that triangle, in honor of the Temperance, I wore these earrings my son gave me. Well, I have a different symbol on my chest, but in the card, the triangle inside the square is all about spirituality, intuition, coming together with earth, with the element of material aliveness. And this is also represented by the angel having 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in intuition, and the other grounded in common sense, perhaps you could say. And those wings are spread and red and ready to fly and make meaning. So when you take your shot, you take your risk, and then get your hands off the controls so the universe can step in and co-create with you. If you are attuned to what is going on spiritually and in the world, you can begin to make meaning of outcomes, no matter whether you might consider them on their face good or bad. It really has to do with your values. When you make choices out of your values, very often it gives the universe more information, and the results are going to reflect whatever your values are. So it's a very delicious, delicious month, not just because of the holidays, but because of fruition and all the potentiality that could be coming forth for you in your life. I'll be back next week with some minor arcana cards that are good to consider for this month. Have a great week.